My Welsh boyfriend thinks that this is a bad idea and Welsh people are gonna hate me for it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hi friends, it is Sam and I am a Bristolian person living in South Wales. I've lived in these valleys for over 2 years now, and understandably you're gonna pick up some lingo. So I thought today I'd share with you the slang and some of the Welsh terms that I have learnt in my 2 years living amongst the people. My pronunciation is going to be horrendous, but you know, that's part of the fun. I'm a Bristolian person after all. But since the success of my How to Speak Bristolian video, I guess this is my very own How to Speak Bristolian Welsh video. So grab a notepad, jot down these terms, and next time you visit these beautiful valleys, you will know exactly what people are saying to you. Grab a beverage as well, it's boiling today, do you know what I mean? So this first one is a personal favourite, and I have no idea how to spell it, and arguably can't pronounce it. I do kind of mispronounce it on purpose. I've never tried to pronounce it properly because I just find it funny to pronounce these phrases incorrectly and make my Welsh peeps uncomfortable. The phrase is dookie moon. Now that is the most properly I've ever said it. I'm usually like, dookie moo, do you know what I mean? Let's just see how Google would pronounce said word, right? So it means come in, and let's find out how to pronounce it.
Dewch i mewn.
There you go. Let's have that again. You ready for this? Didn't work.
Dewch i mewn.
Dewch i mewn. I feel like that was worse. Anyway, it means come in, and I never say it to mean come in. It's just something I exclaim sometimes out of the blue. Like sometimes I'll walk into work and I'll yell hooray for no reason. Sometimes I'll be with the peeps and I'll be like, dookie moo boys, and I don't mean it because that's quite a promiscuous thing to say. The next one, I've been practicing trying to pronounce it in secret because I'm so ashamed of how I say the second word. It is Welsh for goodbye, and you see it written around all over the place, and I can say the first part of it, but how the hell do you say the second part if you don't know how to mould your mouth around certain Welsh words, you know? Like llanelli, like how do you say that naturally? That's not how you say goodbye in Welsh. That is a place in Wales. Hwyl fawr. Hwyl fawr is how you say goodbye in Welsh, and I don't think I'm ever going to get better at saying that phrase, so I've never really said it to a person. This is a Sammy exclusive right here because no one has ever heard me say that. I mean, you can tell why. But again, let's get the pronunciation from the interwebs, because the interwebs speaks better than I do. Hwyl fawr. Should I start saying it like that? Drive my boyfriend absolutely up the wall. I'll be like, hwyl fawr, I love you. Say the thing to me, Google.
Hwyl fawr.
Oh my god, that one worked. Here we go, you ready?
Hwyl fawr.
Fawr. I have actually heard some of the girls in my new job talking about learning Welsh on Duolingo, and do you know what? I might join them. It might, you know, get my mouth trained to form these words correctly. You know, I dabbled in Italian on Duolingo a while ago. Maybe I will learn some Welsh and keep you up to date. Is that something I should do? I feel like it's something I should do. The next word, I do not need Google to pronounce for me because it's an easy one. This one is a slang. I don't know if it's actually like an official word in the Welsh language, but it's cwtch, and it basically means cuddle. It is a Welsh exclusive slang word. And yeah, give us a cwtch, do you know what I mean? It basically means give us a cuddle, come have a cuddle, have a cwtch. This next one really confused me when I first moved here. I thought I was hearing things when people were saying it because it just didn't make sense to me. But now I know what it means and why they say it around here, but it's also kind of unnecessary. But I do love it, and sometimes I even say it myself. But there, with the B. It basically means there, but they put a B in front of it because it's an abbreviation of by there. Instead of it's over there, they're like it's by there or b there. Where are you? I'm by which means by here, which means here. I asked several Welsh people when I moved here, like, what is by there? What are you on about? And they're like, what do you mean? But there, it's normal. In my 2 years of living here, I have come to accept and use this phrase myself. I will probably take it back to England with me when I visit family. I'll be like, Nan, have a drink beer, please. I feel like that is one of my favourites because I use it in day-to-day life and it makes me feel like one of the community. This next one isn't Welsh at all, it's actually English, but I have to mention it because it's grammatically incorrect and I hear it here all the time, and every single time I'm like, that's grammatically incorrect. So I have to mention it because grammar and spelling are like one of the few things I'm good at. Leave go. I think you mean let go. I'm sorry, your grammar is wrong. The phrase is let go, and that is one that I will never be using. I've also noticed that instead of saying like put away, they say put by. That one doesn't bother me too much. Instead of like let me do it, it's leave me do it. This next one is another one that I don't see myself ever using, because the word by is so much easier. Or I could use hoil vour, do you know what I mean? I said you know what I mean a lot, don't I? But ta-ra, I don't see myself cottoning onto that one. It's basically the modernised slangy way of saying ta-ta, cheerio, ta-ra. I can't be doing ta-ra, I don't know why. It's not for me, that word. My next phrase or phrases are endearments. These are used to mean mate or buddy, like something you'll say to your fellow bloke, you know? It doesn't even have to be to a friend, it's just like something a bloke says to a bloke. Like say a stranger opened the door for you and you're like, thanks mate, that sort of thing. But they don't use mate or buddy so much here. It's more butt, like your bottom butt, or butty, like a sandwich. That one makes me laugh. Anytime someone calls another person butty, I think of sandwiches. And the other one, which I'm told is more Swansea specific, is mush. I like both of these terms, but I will probably not use them. I'm more inclined to use my love or my darling. I am still a Bristolian person, you know? My next word is dim, which is, I believe, said exactly like that. And it basically means zero. And I use it instead of saying no sometimes. Someone would be like, oh Sam, do you want to go out tomorrow? And I'll be like, dim. Which has kind of evolved from me saying none as no. I know that I just preached about grammar a little bit, I know that, but let me live, okay? Leave me live. Welsh, dim, meaning, Okay, it means nothing. I thought it meant 0. I'm a bit dim, wouldn't you say? I mean, it still counts for how I use it, because none and nothing and 0 will pretty much mean the same thing, you know? But here is the pronunciation.
Dim.
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 Dim. I went blurry then. It says on the Google right here, can you see it? Probably not, it's very reflective. None. So dim actually means none. I was told it means 0. They're like pulling the wool over my English vegan eyes. Vegans don't use wool, okay? And I thought this next one would follow on from dim, because I thought dim meant 0, and after 0 comes 1, 2, 3. But I guess not. But I know 1 to 3 in Welsh. So how's that for learning? Un, dau, tri. Bitch. I've never used it. I'll probably never need to use it. If someone's like, Sam, how many croissants do you want? I'll be like, un, please. How do you say please in Welsh? Let's learn something today. That can't be please in Welsh.
Os gwelwch yn dda.
That can't be please. What does that mean? Os gwely din da. Os...
Os gwelwch yn dda.
Why? Why so many syllables? Os gwelwch yn da. Un. Os gwelwch yn da. 1, please. And finally, we have more slang that I'm not sure whether it means something or if it's part of the language, but I think it's just slang like ta-ra, ugh. It basically means that's disgusting or yuck, or they use ucky as well to mean yucky. Welsh dialect, an expression of disgust or abhorrence. Okay, we all learned something new today. But yeah, those are all the Welsh phrases that I hear or say on a regular basis. I hope you've learned something today and you feel confident coming to visit South Wales. If you're an English person, get perfecting that dookie moo and the hoil vower. Maybe I'll learn some more Welsh. Maybe we'll make an update video. Let me know if that's something you want, because my Bristolian videos seem to get a lot of traction. So maybe this is something the people may want. I mean, I guess I should give you a Welsh outro. I mean, I've already said it and botched it multiple times during this video. So with that, I will see you next time. Hoil vower.